Hi, my name is Miss Margarita and I work for the Greater Valley YMCA. Today we're going to be making a bumblebee craft. Actually, we're going to make the queen bee. We need a couple of supplies. We need a paper bag, yellow paper, black paper, white paper, and your choice of crayon color for the lips. Bees don't have lips, but since this is a fun little craft, I'm going to give the bee big pink lips. So I'm going to show you the craft as I'm making it, and I hope later you can join along and make one. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the mouth of the bee. And I'm going to make big dark pink lips for my queen bee. Then I'm going to put a dot here and another dot of glue here. And that's where I'm going to put the white part of the eyeballs. In the middle of that, I'm going to put some more glue, and that's where I'm going to put a little black circle. You can color in the black circles with crayon if you would rather, or you can do what I did and cut a white circle and then a little black circle that's a bit bigger. On the back of the head, right here, I'm going to put a little line of glue. And what I did was I cut a crown, and that is going to be on the bee's head. You can put it on the back or on the front. Either place is fine. I'm going to hold it down for a little bit for it to stick. I usually count to 10, and then it might take a little bit more time to actually stick. So there is my queen bee head. Then I cut some rectangles for the stripes of the bee, and I cut 4. I cut 2 yellow and 2 black. If you don't have black and yellow paper, you could always color and then cut out the stripes on a white piece of paper or manila. If you don't have extra paper to cut for this part of the project, you can always color it with crayon. So that has to set for a little while for it to stick. Then I have my wings. My wings look like a letter. What letter does the bee's wing look like? The letter B. That's right. So this is going to take some time to dry, but I think I'm going to put one wing here on the back, and the other bee I'm going to put backwards, and that's going to be right there. And the stinger is at the bottom of the bee, but I'm going to set it to the side so you can see it from the front when I turn it over. What I did for the stinger is I cut a long black triangle, and then I folded it back and forth like an accordion, and it's called an accordion fold, and I made a stinger. So here is my queen bee. Now it's going to need some time to dry, but it shouldn't take too long, and then you can play with your really fun new puppet. What do you think you want to name your little new fun puppet? Buzz, buzz, buzz. Maybe Queen Beverly. That would be a fun name for a little bee. Did you know that in a colony of bees, in a beehive, there is only one queen bee? And she usually lives for about 7 years. And queen bees lay almost all of the eggs for the bees that hatch in that beehive. So I think that's pretty cool to learn about bees. Bees make yummy honey, and I don't know if you've heard this before, but bees' honey can last for thousands and thousands of years. In fact, bees' honey has been found as old as from ancient Egypt, and you can still have the honey however old it is. It just lasts and lasts and lasts. So I think that's pretty interesting. Bees' honey is really healthy for you as long as you're not allergic. I don't think anybody that I've ever met is allergic to honey, but some people don't like the flavor. Honey is really healthy for you, and if you have allergies, you can take local honey and use that in your food, and that will help you to be healthier. And also bee pollen is really, really popular for that as well. I have a little book I wanted to share. I'm not going to read the whole thing because we don't have too much time, but it's called The Honey Bee and the Robber. And this is also an Eric Carle book. Eric Carle writes a lot of stories that are about bugs and flowers and things like that. But I just wanted to share a picture of a beehive here because I liked how this beehive looked. Here are all of the worker bees. That looks like that might be the queen bee. Queen bees don't really wear crowns, but the way that you can know that you have found a queen bee is she is the largest one in the whole entire beehive. I think my little bumblebee might be ready. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Beverly the bee. I hope you enjoyed today making a bee with me, and join me again for making something else soon. Bye.